Hey everybody, it's Casual.Boops coming at you with another video, and today we're going to feature the T-110E4, the Tier 10 American tank destroyer, driven by Captain Roo. And the T-110E4 is very similar to the T-110E3, the other Tier 10 American tank destroyer, except that the E3 has more armor and is a little bit slower, and does not have a turret, and the T-110E4 has substantially less armor, still pretty okay armor, but not nearly as good as the E3, and has a turret that mounts that goes 90 degrees to each side, one side and then the other side. So it's kind of a trade-off. But a lot of people I see sniping with the T-110E4 and because they think it's a tank destroyer, but that's not. You're supposed to play these things like a heavy tank. These are brawling tanks. The T-110E3 and E4 should both be pushing flanks, kind of like Captain Roo is doing right now. It's pushing in the middle, and it's a little early for that because if you look at the enemy team here and the friendly team, nobody's really deployed. So Captain Root sees this. He sees, you know what, I'm going to back up because to get in the middle like that is risky. And if your team doesn't support you, the enemy team can just push around and you'll be isolated by yourself and then you die and maybe you get one shot off and that's it. I'm sure you've seen that happen in lots of games. But anyway, so Captain Root decides to back up a little bit and just wait and see, wait for his team to deploy a little bit. And oh my God. Okay, well, there we go. That's all the encouragement Captain Root needs, and it's always nice to see that when someone takes 4 digits of hit points of damage and they're on the enemy team and not on your team. That's pretty awesome. Uh, so Captain Root's in the middle now. He's in, and the T-110E4's gun is not awesome. You can see it aiming, and let's see if you can. Okay, RNG says yes. RNG giveth. And so Captain Roo is able to land that shot, and he's tucking in while he's reloading here. And oh God, good thing, because here comes the enemy E4 to put some pressure on Captain Roo. He's going to tuck into this and play it real cool here. And luckily his teammates are keeping the enemy E4 off Captain Roo while he's reloading. But he's still in a tight spot here because the reload is very long on the E4. If he shoots, he's probably going to get shot by the enemy E4. And we'll just see here what we can do. Now it's just be patient, right? You see the IS-7 is just going to go YOLO swag and tag. Oh my God, this is what the E4 does. You know, you're going to out trade somebody because yeah, they might shoot you, but you're probably going to hit them if we're harder than they're going to hit you. But anyways, taking that shot from the enemy E4 was unavoidable. But here we are. Let's line up another shot on the IS-7. Nice. So that's one in the bag. And right now that was the flank support on this entire on the enemy push. So now this E4 needs to be the enemy E4 needs to be a lot more conservative because he doesn't have that help from the IS-7. Let's see, can we? Oh, let's see if we can. Oh. This again. This is what the thunk, right? The sound that this gun makes. Good God! And it hits like a truck. This is what it does. It doesn't take very long for damage to add up, you know. Captain Roos shot 4 times. Hang on. 5 times now, and we're at 2 kills and 3,700 damage. Like, that's a pretty okay game at Tier 10. And he's only shot 5 times. So, you know, you can see how quickly 750 alpha guns add up as far as their damage is concerned. You see the enemy E4 has just shot. Captain Roos sees that, so he knows that he's got this time to run in here, aim the shot in, and not worry about getting shot in return. And there it is. Tag. Okay, so now we're going to let our friends, meat shields, run up and absorb a shot from the E4. And there it is. Now the E4 is just shot again, so we'll just take the time, aim it in, lock it down. Don't mess this up. And there we go, in the bag. And stop camping, apparently. Artillery is trying to make sure we're being dynamic, and the E100 fluffs the shot on the tracks of the E4 here and shut down. Oh, what do we see? Oh my God! Aim. Success. Nice. This is not normally how E4 guns behave. Typically, mine would miss that shot for sure, but Captain Roo's got luck on his side. RNGesus is smiling. Aim. Nice. So at this point, we're at 5,600 damage and 5 kills. And you can see on the minimap here that the Captain Roo's team has just locked it down. The entire top side is just going to roll through this, and the bottom side is just holding until we come in there and clean up. And so now the question is, do you hit the Kranvagn, who is a one-shot, or do you hit the Udes, who has more hit points, so you get full damage off your shot or a kill? Now, in this particular case, I don't think it matters because it's 14-6, and we're going to win this probably either way. But it's best practice to shoot the tank that is the one-shot, take the gun out of the game. Yep, and then the Udes goes ahead and gets cleaned up by everybody else on our team. And yeah, now it's 14-4, and it's time to drive forward and see what else we can make of this game. But the odds of losing this are pretty slim, so you can afford to be a little more aggressive. And Captain Roo still has plenty of hit points left on the T110E4, which it does have some armor, so you could afford to just kind of drive in if you wanted to, but as long as you don't get hit by the 4005. So this is the drawback of the E4. As you can see, she's not the fastest girl at the prom. It plays like a heavy tank and it drives like a heavy tank. You kind of have to plan out where you're going to go in advance because it's not the sexy, flexy medium tank. And Captain Roo is focused on this Progetto. Doesn't see the shot on the 4005 there. I guess we'll forgive him, but oh well. Here we go. And aim, aim, aim. Oh my god. RNG giveth. You can see here, the T110E4 gun does not normally behave like this, as I mentioned earlier. Mine would have missed at least 3 of these shots for sure, if not more. And now, let's see if we can get one more shot on this shit barn before it dies. Unnecessary ammo rack. Nice. So that's the game, and good job to Captain Roo finishing up Tank Destroyer 15 for the, I think the 260. Anyways, congratulations to him, and if anybody else has any good replays they'd like to send me, I would love to feature you. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.